All right. Welcome, Baron Nation, to your. Oh, wait. All right, wait. Baron fans, welcome to this broadcast of Baron Nation sports coverage on Baron TV, hosted by AES via YCN, your community network. Your host tonight is myself, Alex, aka Big Al Hawarda. This broadcast is made possible by the following of generosity of the following program sponsors: Auburn Central Services, DeKalb Health, Steel Dynamics Incorporated, Lowell's Frozen Desserts, Smith Teas, Feller Clark Funeral Homes. Those are a list of the sponsors. Currently, right now, JV is starting to wrestle. And here we go. Some more sponsors for you are Gibson's Heating and Plumbing, FC Tucker, Malcolm and Schuler Realtors, Kelly Southern State Farm, Albright's One Stop Grocery and Supermarket, Jamel Flooring, Ben Davis Auto Group, Brown and Brown Insurance, Nixon Homes, Classic City Body and Paint, Smith Farms Manor, Joyce Hefty Covell Insurance Agency, Betts Nursing Home, Beacon Credit Union, Metal Technologies, Vision Source, Mefford, Weber and Blythe Attorneys at Law, Indiana Physical Therapy, Auburn Dental Associates, Taylor Rental, Best Deal Auto Sales, Bernadette Salon, Forget Me Not Boutique, Big Red Sports, Jeremiah's, DeKalb Chiropractic, Drive Right Academy. Currently wrestling for the Barons is Junior Elia Almaraz. Wrestling for Columbia City is JT Probinski, and wrestling for DeKalb is Landon Armstrong. Wrestling for DeKalb is Jacob Church. Wrestling for Columbia City is Jacob Rhodes. DeKalb JV wrestling team fought a good fight despite falling to a very tough Columbia City JV squad. Wrestling for Columbia City is Corey Lude. Wrestling for DeKalb is Ray Foreman. Ray Foreman of DeKalb wins by a pin in a very exciting to watch match. Wrestling for DeKalb is Carter Miller. Columbia City wins by decision. Jackson Pettigrew from Columbia City and J.D. Shearer from DeKalb. Pettigrew from Columbia City wins by pin. Carter Wartman from Columbia City and Blake Rao from DeKalb. Broadcast was made in part by Auburn Essential Services, keeping DeKalb County connected. Steel Dynamics Incorporated. For your steel needs, choose SDI, a proven industry leader. This broadcast is made by Bowles Frozen Desserts. Stop by Bowles Frozen Desserts after the event. Bowles is a proud supporter of the DeKalb Barons. Smith Tees. Get your Baron gear, t-shirts, and more at Smith Tees in downtown Auburn. The one and only Albright's one-stop grocery and supermarket, providing the freshest meats, best deli selection, and incredible values to your table. Ben Davis Auto Group, proud sponsors of DeKalb Sports Talk. The Ben Davis Auto Group, where our price sells cars. Blake Rao of DeKalb wins by decision. by decision, DeKalb Curran. Wrestling for Columbia City is Ian Clifford, and wrestling for DeKalb is Lucas Roller.
Ended up getting 2 points apiece for some takedowns. Maintains control right now over Columbia City, and that's something that for Columbia City, they're going to try and do a circle move to try and break out of that. Roller, the experienced wrestler, is not going to allow that to happen. And of course, Columbia City going to have to fight for every point they can. And they
That's
get
right.
1 point for an escape, and they can get 2 for a reversal. But Roller maintaining control as his clock ticks away. 39 seconds left on the clock here in the first period of time. Roller's going to try and get body position, see if he can roll his body into it and work for the pin. It's going to be right there. That one's going to be a technical, and it's going to be an unsafe condition. That's going to give 1 more point to red. 4-2 now, the current score in the first match. 31 seconds to go as Lucas Roller rolls on top. Here comes the assessment here. Oh, there's going to be potential for an escape. He grabs that leg, makes sure to drive. Drives down hard to the mat. That one's going to be out of bounds. They're going to come right back and do a reset. 23 seconds on the clock here in the first period of time. And you know, that's something that Big Al, so much of this has to do with experience and has so much to do with what it is that the guys are doing, not only athletically, but skill-wise. The experience level dictates so much in the game.
Yes, that's right. And it's a mental sport as well. You know, I remember a couple weeks ago, I think it was like the first weekend of December, we interviewed like Jackson Lee, we interviewed Blake Rao, and a lot of the stuff they're saying is wrestling is a mental sport, and it's not for everybody. You gotta stay you gotta stay physically in shape and tough, but also you gotta stay mentally in shape and tough.
Absolutely. Basically, you're always right there on the edge of the knife with every second, every move while play is happening. We're going to the second period, 2 minutes on the clock, getting ready to start. Lucas Roll maintain position on top. And Columbia City, of course, is going to try and see if they can get another escape and add to this point total. Right now, Barons have control of the points, 4-2, Roller on top. There's the escape, 1 more point, 4-3 now in this match. You have to think that Roller had an intent or an idea behind that. Possibly with an endurance play here and seeing if he can wear him out in the full 3 periods.
Yes, consistency wins, Joe. That's
Roller driving. No reversal there. No. Hard throw down to the mat. No points. Roller
is getting back on top.
2 points for the reversal. 6-3 now the score in this match. Roller's such a competitive, and right now he's gonna kind of keep working that and try and prevent that circle move. So he's gonna drive right there and really maintain the pressure on the body here in this wrestling match.
That's right. He's hoping to let the Columbia City burn off some steam and hopefully run out of gas and able to get that pin.
And he's trying to get a hold of that wrist, see if he can get a little bit of a chicken wing there to add to some of that pressure. Driving. Well, 43 seconds left in this second period of play. Grabbing that leg, looks like he's going to try and make a move here, see if he can roll the body, and he is. He's going to start putting that pressure back in there, walking it back, trying to see if he can get that roll, and the shoulders controlling it with the legs. Nice wrap right there. Nowhere to go for Columbia City. Columbia City's trying to climb out of that ring. Roller holding him right back in there. Blind pressure, 19 seconds. He's trying to see if he can complete something here and see if he can roll the body. He's trying to roll that shoulder the other direction. Columbia City fighting with everything they've got here. Still trying to crawl out of the ring. 5 seconds on the clock.
And the clock runs out.
And we're going to go to the third period. And as we do, we'll end up seeing, it looks like Coach Gaff is going to indicate to Roller to go ahead and take down, see if he can get a few more points here on an escape. Possibly another reversal.
And this has been quite the match, Joe. Columbia City is a fairly tough squad, but DeKalb isn't going down without a fight.
And Roller does a good job getting up and out of there. He just has to break free to get a point. He has to stay inside the ring to do so and keep upright. There it is, right there, one more point, 7-3 now the score. 1:44 on the clock in the third period.
And now Roller is doing a great job. Just hanging in there.
Really good job. Right there, working the body and working the head, trying to put that pressure on there, wearing them down, wearing them out. Columbia City tries to drive, and that's not too successful. Roller's able to, now there is the reversal there. 2 more points for Columbia City. Roller not having a good footing there. 7-5 now the score. 1 minute, 8 seconds on the clock, and there's going to be an escape. 1 more point for Roller. And right now we've got an 8-5 matchup. Just under a minute left. Both wrestlers trying to get that. Roller shoots, and he's going to do I think there's going to be a body slam.
Yep.
There it is. There's a slam.
There it is.
He gets on control. He's going to roll him back. Roller gets another 2 points there on the takedown. 10-5 now the score with 30 seconds left in this match.
Joe, can you remind me what's the difference between a pin and a decision? What's the difference?
The points, your point leader is going to end up, they're going to try and maintain to get points throughout the series of play within the 3 periods, 2 minutes each. And as they assess points and add to the point spread, then they would win by decision now.
Okay.
However, a pin is, of course, when you end up having the shoulders in full contact with the mat and get the player in such a position that he must stop wrestling in order to win, then you get a win by pin. And so this is going to be a win by decision. 10-5 is the score. And that's going to add 3 more points to the DeKalb's overall team score.
Roller wins by decision. See, I always thought pin was like you had to have him pin for like 5 seconds or so.
Yeah, usually the count's a 3 count, and that's something, and it doesn't even have to be a 3 count. It just be full contact with the shoulders to the floor in a compromising position. And now we're going to end up seeing Lemming come in here, and this is great to end up seeing this 220 class. And this is so much bulk and agility. This is one of them. This is one of the more fun ones to watch, and Lemming's absolutely incredible at it.
Is this your favorite class to watch?
It's one of my. I can't say that because each weight class breaks it down and brings something different and something special. You get.
That's right.
In your upper weight classes, you're going to have your big bulk strength and fighting that will, and it's just like this. You see those big power drives like that going to the mat and assessing control, and Lemming doing a good job here, asserting position, getting the 2 points needed on the takedown. And then we go from there, and of course, when we get into lightweight, oh, he is working that so well. Look at that strength. Lemming's not letting him breathe. I tell you what, that's exactly what you want to do as a wrestler. That's great technique and great use of your strength. And here he's trying to work the body both sides to see if he can get those shoulders rolled down to the mat. And Lemming just not letting him up. And the lower weight classes, of course, you're going to see a lot more speed, a lot more agility, and you're going to see very fast moves. So each one of the weight classes, and when you get to those middle weights, you see that combination of both kind of coming together.
Kind of fusion between speed, agility, and then overall strength.
And body size matters a lot with wrestling. You can get somebody that's tall and lanky versus someone that's just brute force and strength in that weight class. And it adds so much to the diversity of what you can have in a given match in those middleweights as well. So there's something special about each class, and that's one of the great things about the sport of wrestling, that you get that kind of diversity and you can start seeing the styles come alive.
There's a lot on stage.
That's right.
That's for sure.
Crowd definitely into it tonight. We've got a good crowd out here at the Calvin. Lemming rolling, and I tell you what, he's got control. 14 seconds. Here comes the count. He's got him pressured. A little bit more, a little bit more.
9, 8.
Oh, and he rolls out, and a great move by Columbia City. 5 seconds left. 3 points for Lemming.
2, 1.
Oh, Lemming's got it too, right there at the end, and he has broken down really good, and that's something we might end up having a scenario here where Columbia City's got to catch their breath as they get started, but Lemming doing a good job breaking down that first period. Going to the second period now, another 2 fresh minutes. 5-0, Barron's on top right now in this match. Lemming going down basically at this point in the position, on the position, see if he can break free. And if he can get the escape, he'll add to his point count. And a reversal would add to that yet. Columbia City trying to drive here. Lemming doing a good job spreading his feet. There's technical. And on that, we get 1 point for Lemming. Foul going against Columbia City. So do a reset. 1:47 on the clock as the wrestlers start again. Lemming clutching down on that as far as the wrist. I think that bulk strength is going to pay off here. If he can get up, extend, get free, and get an escape. And there's another out of bounds play as we get yet another reset within this same second period of time.
So is the winner on the bottom? How does that work? Like someone starts on the bottom and someone's standing up. How does that work?
Well, that's something that you're going to end up having. The referee will signal which card it is that ends up having the opportunity to make the decision. You can't. There's another point. There's the escape for Lemming.
So who's red and who's green?
Well, for the home match, you can end up seeing that we are green here tonight. DeKalb will be green for the home match. That's decided at the beginning on the coin toss. And red tonight, of course, is the visiting team. And so as we take a look at those scores that we have right now, Barons are trailing right now by 7 points. And we could end up
15 to 22?
Or excuse me, 6.
6, 15 to 21.
Well, I think that's one of them. There was a missing red bulb.
Oh, like a little glitch.
So as I glanced over there with my peripheral vision, I had the wrong count there. But yeah, 6 difference, and so Lemming could end up tying this thing right back up here in team scoring with a pin. And it's going to take that, because otherwise it'll be 3 points for the decision, and he really wants that pin. You got to build to that team count for the overall scoring for it to matter on the overall meet.
Now, how many wrestlers are remaining, Joe? Is there like a set number of wrestlers each time, or how does this work?
It is in each one of the wrestlers. And,
okay.
And as they do that, right now, I'm trying to recall exactly where they started tonight. Of course, we're going to end up getting a bit of a timeout call as they get ready to reset. There are only 3 seconds left here in this second period of time, and we're going to end up. This one's probably going to go to the third period most likely. And I don't have the card here referenced, but if you hand that to me, I can take a look at that to see where the right there we go. That'll work. And we are going to go to the third period right now. Lemming on top, 7-0. And so you can.
Lemming is doing a great job.
Yeah. So we've got the 106 weight class, 113, 120, 126. 132, 138, 145, 152, 160, 170, 195, 170, 182, 195, 220, 285 as well, which is represented here by Lemming. 147 left in this matchup. Columbia City trailing right now, and there's a possibility for a major decision in points to be added here by Lemming if he can maintain control. Still, ultimately, he wants to get that extra point by going to the pin he's going to try and see if he can get a reversal and maintain control here with 1.5 left in this final period. Things about tonight's matches, of course, we haven't had any of those forfeits. We're just under that last minute, around 50 seconds left in this matchup. Lemming's got to go to work fast here if he's going to work for that pin.
How many moves are there in wrestling? Joe, you seem to know a lot of them. Did you read a book?
Unlimited. I tell you what.
Unlimited, you say?
Yes, that's something that it really is somewhat infinite if you think about it. Wrestling is conditional. It's conditional to the scenario that you're in and the move that you make, and that's one of the things that happens that makes it such a grand sport. So exciting is you never know what circumstance is going to happen in order for a player to legitimately either get out of a play and move into another one. And it's interesting because even in modern days, you'll find that certain individual wrestlers have certain styles, and new moves are created or made at different points to give them the ultimate edge. So there's a nice drive right there by Lemming. That one's going to expire. There's not going to be any points. No time for Columbia City to score any points there. And so Lemming's going to basically
win by decision.
That's right. Win by decision. And as he does, he's able to get 3 more points for DeKalb. And as we do, that takes our team score right now. DeKalb with 18, Columbia City with 21. And we've got our next series of wrestlers. And we're taking this right back to the 106 class. This is where we get to that lightweight class, that speed and agility we were talking about.
So you could say the beauty of wrestling is the unknown itself.
That truly is. And there's so much more to it than that as well. The will, the determination, the experience level, and sometimes it's amazing what ends up happening is you're going to have nice move.
Ooh, nice.
And an incredible fast pin. And that was incredible wrestling there for DeKalb.
You see this, Joe? 24-21.
That's right. And that quick
That's
pin,
quite the wrestling match, I tell you.
It sure is.
And we're not done yet.
We didn't even get to a full minute there, and that was something. What a great experience that was. 113 weight class right now. Who do we have out there?
Let's see. 113.
We got on the team this year, Tyler Bach, Tyler Voigt, Isaac Weimer.
Yeah, and for Columbia City, 113, Austin Dunnick, Josh Miner, and Lathan Huntley. And all of them are underclassmen, 2 sophomores and a freshman for the Eagles.
And where the Barons made quick work in the last match, Columbia City trying to do the same thing here to make up that point difference as Barons take the lead for the first time after that last match, and looking for an opportunity here to see if they can not only hold on to this, but Columbia City trying to see if they can either get a decision here or a pin to try and regain that lead on the team score. Wrestling's such a unique sport in the sense that you're wrestling mano-a-mano for yourself, but you're trying to gain those points for your team as well.
Yeah, so you could say it's an individual sport as well as a team sport simultaneously.
Absolutely.
I always like to make the analogy. It's like golf and tennis, individual yet team.
Exactly.
Like it's individual yet you're on a team.
And DeKalb will get a point here. 4-1's the current score in the first period. 48 seconds remaining. Columbia City on top. Barons with the overall team score right now, 24-21 in this meeting. And of course, one of the big things we end up having over here is Travis Gaff, the head coach of DeKalb Wrestling. Oh, and we're looking at a reversal and a potential pin right here. Boy, he's working. Oh, nice job. 2 more points.
Awesome.
3-4 now the score for DeKalb. What a great move, and that's exactly what we like to see.
Yeah, but he is on.
And one of the things that's great is he's got control of that hand. He's trying to get control of that leg. He's got control of the body. He's working it over pretty good. 6 seconds left to go. And he's going to try and see if he can maintain control in this little rodeo right here. 1 second, that's the buzzer. Great job by the Barons. 3-4 the score. Needs to get a point here. And so the decision from Gaff is going to be that we're going to wrestle down, try and see if we can get an escape and possibly a reversal once again to add to that points and try and regain that lead. Second period just starting, 2 minutes.
So you said Coach Gaff told them to...
Makes the signal to the wrestler which position to end up taking for the best opportunity to make points.
I've noticed that the coaches are very involved.
There's the escape, 4-4, so at that point, yeah, they have to be.
Yeah, like obviously I'm an outsider.
Absolutely.
I am not a wrestler, period, but I've really enjoyed the interaction or the relationship of the coaches and the wrestlers. I didn't realize how tight they were in a way.
Yes, and there's nice reversal. 2 more points for DeKalb as they take the lead in this one, 6-4 now. 1:21 here in the second period. And wow, this is just getting even more exciting at this point. See, it's those quick moves like that. All of a sudden, it completely changes composure. And look at that. Maintaining control.
Throwing down.
There's that hook on the leg. He's got that. He's trying to get the arms and the hands. There's a nice control drive right there. And here he's got to work that upper body, get that hand, try and see if he can continue to work that. Yeah, maintain control here.
Get some more points, control the momentum of this match.
As we watch this, clock ticks away, just under 40 seconds. Second period of time. Barons don't want to allow an escape or a reversal here. You don't want to have a reversal of your fortunes when you end up having the point lead going into the third. He's controlling that all match. DeKalb needs to get, and there it is. That's, I believe we're going to get a technical foul, and you're going to get a point to DeKalb.
There we go.
Against Columbia City. 10-6 now the score with 45 seconds. And just overzealous there, overworking it in the control scenario. Now, again, an escape or reversal adds to those points. Here's where you play smart in the last 45 seconds. And even if you have to time out, you time out, but you don't allow a compromising position. There's the body slam. Trying to move that. Hold on to your points, don't allow control. 30 seconds left. That's one of them. You see how that position spreading out, not allowing them to spread the body, not allowing them to make control of it. And this is actually a dangerous position for the Columbia City wrestler. He's trying to keep working around in that circle, trying to twist it. 10 seconds now left in this match. DeKalb just needs to hold on to these points and play
hold
defensive.
on to the lead.
That's right. And he gets up. You got to watch for an escape here. And almost a reversal. Comes close to another 2 points at the end. DeKalb will hold on, and they'll win this one by decision.
There we go.
And now the Barons stretch out here as we get to the lightweights. 27-21, the score of the team score. And we got a 6-point lead here going into the 113-pound weight class.
How the tables have turned, Joe.
And that's right. Gavin Hopkins, the freshman, coming in to wrestle for DeKalb. And a good team will do that. A good team will fight through adversity and make that move. Now here's where they want to try and see if they can get some of those points back, and they're going to try and work for that pin early to see if they can tie this one back up going into the last few matches. And this one's, unfortunately, this could end up being quick work here for Columbia City. This is a very awkward position right now for Hopkins.
Yes, it is.
Hopkins fighting with all of his body and soul, and he's doing a good job kicking with his legs and rolling his shoulder out of that. Columbia City doing a good job working the body. And that's where the referee comes in. Don't want to have something awkward, anybody getting hurt. And that's something, keep rolling, and that's what you got to do. You just keep kicking those legs. And there you got the pin. And that's going to tie this one right back up.
Wow.
And as Columbia City gets the pin, that's going to take the score right out to 27-27.
27 all.
All tied up as we look at the 126-pound weight class with Jace Benson.
And for Columbia City, Ryan Sheets.
Jace Benson, a freshman, but wrestling with an awful lot of experience, played in middle school, and doing a great job for the Barons this year on the varsity squad. Now Columbia City goes for a quick pin move. rolled the shoulder on Benson. Benson trying to fight his way out of this one. And this is going to be a long match if you've got to come from that defensive position after that quick roll move. He's trying to walk that back and trying to drive. Benson trying to fight this one off, using his arms and his legs here. Columbia City not able to maintain that position, not able to get that force in on Benson. Benson arching himself, keeping that contact from the mat. Good job rolling underneath, and good job getting out of bounds. This is going to go to a reset, and a great move by Benson to stay alive and keep this match alive early. 1:13 left here in the first period. What do you think, Big Al?
I am mesmerized.
Oh, big slam.
Lost for words, Joe.
Well, I got to tell you.
Just like me, the audience is getting quiet too.
Well, you know, that's one of the things that's exciting about this is they obviously have all the levels of suspense and excitement and energy that happen during the sport.
The energy in this gym is contagious, Joe.
It really is, and that's something the wrestling.
Like when the crowd gets quiet, it's like you want to be quiet.
Well,
in a way, you're just mesmerized by the performance.
Well, and everybody is really on bated breath, waiting to see how these wrestlers are going to react.
And look how close it is.
That's right.
You know, DeKalb was able to dig themselves out of this hole in point-wise. Now Columbia City wants to try and swoop in and get the victory, but DeKalb is not going down without a fight. I assure you that.
That's right. 25 seconds left in this matchup. Benson tries to see if he can assert himself here. 5-point deficit as Columbia City takes the point lead. Ooh. Benson rolls. Oh, gets
a little out of bounds.
He can't get past that leg. And that's something. This one's going to tick down 7 seconds. And he's going to try and maintain, see if he can go into the next period and see if he can get an opportunity to get some of these points back. And we're going to end up seeing the roll here. As we do, it's going to go to Coach Gaff with green. And on this decision, we're going to end up having Benson take the down position. Once again, he's trying to shoot, see if he can get the escape or the reversal. Overpowered early. Columbia City already has that chicken wing trying to apply that pressure. Benson doing a good job with his body, taking that angle not to allow that shoulder to kick down. Oh, that one's tight. And he's bouncing out of that with the legs. He squeezed it. And you squeeze those shoulders down, and that's where you use your body weight, your chest across the chest of your opponent, not to allow him to kick out of that play.
That's right.
So Columbia City will end up taking the pin, and now that's going to stretch that. Jackson Lee wrestling for the Barons. Jackson Lee.
Seems to be doing a good job so far.
He's a very experienced
wrestler. We interviewed him a couple weeks ago.
2 points red. Columbia City takes the point lead early. 1:45 on the clock. Lee trying to get that escape, seeing if he can get free. Columbia City diving, getting that leg, driving the knee, throwing the body to the ground. Jackson Lee is more of an endurance wrestler. He's a speed wrestler, but he's also an endurance wrestler. And this is something that's not uncommon if he finds himself in any form of a deficit through the full 3 periods. He usually has a tendency to work his way out of it and work the body back down and really exhaust.
He's a fighter.
Competitor. Yes.
You know, we've really gotten to know Jackson over this.
We really have.
The course of the YCN broadcast and interviewing him. He's a very well-rounded man.
Yes, yes, he is.
He's a hard worker on and off the mat.
That's right. And he's in that, once again, in that down position, having the opportunity to try and get that escape and that reversal. And again, the biggest thing here is trying to wear down that opponent. This is where you try and basically take all of your endurance, take what pain you have to, and
just got to take all the punches until there aren't any left, and then that's your turn to throw your punches.
Exactly.
Just wear them down and it'll take care of itself.
There's where Jackson's going to try and see if he can make that escape. He's trying to get straight up, but the arms are locked around there for a little bit. He got free, and there's his point.
There we go.
2-1 now the score. Barons, the 1-point deficit. Jackson Lee finding the strength to get up and out of that for the escape. Now he's going to go for the body. He's going to try and see if he can move this one around. Oh, he's got to make that circle move and try and see if he can get around. Uh-oh, there's going to be a couple points here. No.
No?
Not yet, not yet.
No.
There it is. He got around in time before the buzzer, and that's 2 points for Red. 4-1 now the score for Columbia City. And as we go into the next period of play, the next 2 minutes, we're going to end up, Columbia City's going to try and work to see if they can end up getting the escape and the reversal as well here. They're going to try and go for the speed and agility as a tactical method to try and score points. Now here's an opportunity for Jackson. There's an escape already, 1 point more for Columbia City. Jackson Lee's going to try and reassert himself here and see if he can get back into the control situation. And Columbia City shoots. And they're going to take Jackson Lee to the ground. He's going to go out of bounds out of that ring. They're going to have to stop and do a reset here. 1:42 on the clock. Of course, Barron's here. Columbia City on top right now, has the lead 5-1. 2 more points. It's going to be 7-1 for Columbia City in this match. Barron's needing a pin here to tie to get back into this match as a team score.
The momentum has changed throughout
It has.
this match.
Good scores, good teams will follow each other in that way. These are 2 great accomplished programs, and these wrestlers are very experienced wrestlers, very good wrestlers. It's a sportsmanship match overall. Both cities very similar in size and makeup and
all the conference competitions and all athletics, Joe, they're always exciting because it tends to be in our conference. You play schools just like us, and that's
right.
That's how it usually is. Just well-rounded programs.
Right.
Students that are dedicated to the craft.
And the community.
And the community as well.
That's right. And the
all the
exemplifies that. Yeah, that's one of the
exemplifies it from the character.
That's right. 28 seconds left in this match. And they've got Jackson Lee in a very compromising position. He's able to keep that shoulder up and elude a possible pin here. 17 seconds left on the clock as he continues to resist. And he rolls out of that one, kicks his legs. Now he wants to keep away from that with the chest. There he does. Great job by Jackson. Experienced wrestler would do that, not allowing that compromised position to hurt him. 3 seconds. He's just got to wait for that bell. There it is.
And it goes off.
Points on that one, so we're going to end up seeing 10 points right now overall for the Columbia City wrestler. Jackson Lee resets. Third and final period just starting. 2 minutes left in this matchup. Columbia City shoots and drives. Rolls around. No points. Asserts himself. 2 more points for Columbia City. It's going to end up being a reset.
Lee on the bottom trying to snag a few more points for the Barons.
His arm's getting twisted around there like a pretzel. And that's something that's one of the more challenging things, that head driving into the back. That's one of them that, for anybody that's wrestled, they know what kind of pressure that can apply to the body and what kind of endurance you have to work past that, both mentally and physical. 1:10 left on the clock here in this third series. Columbia City trying to control manhandle. There's going to be an escape, so an extra point there for Jackson Lee. 2 points now for Lee, 12 for Columbia City. Just under a minute. Barons are going to have to fight for a pin here. And they're going to go out of bounds, so they get a reset. Just right outside the ring on the peripheral. Big Al doesn't get more exciting than this coming down to the last 45 seconds.
That's right. It's down to the wire.
Both wrestlers shoot. Columbia City's going to try and get around, see if they can get more points. They're going to maintain control. Now 35 seconds left on the clock. Barron's having some great wins this year, both in team competition and individually. And Of course, tonight is the senior night, senior recognition for our wrestlers, this being our last home meet here at DeKalb.
Yes, that's right.
So you have to understand that the pressure's up even more for our seniors to end up performing.
This is our last match here, Joe.
That's right. And it's a big moment, big energy. Oh, that's probably going to, there's a dangerous compromising position. 5 seconds left on the clock. No technical assessed. Oh, I apologize. There was one there at the end, so 1 more point to Jackson Lee. 4 seconds left in this matchup. Lee trying to go for a pin. Not enough time on the clock, but he was definitely asserting his position there at the end. This one's going to go down to decision. And it's going to be Columbia City by decision. That concludes the match for tonight. Of course, there's the final score. It's going to be Columbia City, the visitors, 37, Barons 27, coming really right down to the wire.
That's right.
And that's something that, you know, had that match switched the other way.
The Eagles didn't get that big of a lead until the last few matches, Joe. Like I said earlier, the momentum really shifted.
That's right.
Throughout. The Barons had the lead, the Eagles had the lead, the Barons, Eagles, it just kept going.
And that was a lot of fun. We ended up having a lot of excitement there in that
That's
match.
Right.
And that's something that, Big Al, I tell you what, I want to thank you for ending up making this programming possible here tonight on BTV. And
yes, thank you, Joe.
And I'll give you a chance to go ahead and close things out and kind of wrap it up and let everybody know about what's happening and all of our great sponsors that we have.
All right, for sponsors, we got FC Tucker, Malcolm, and Schulter Realtors, Northeast Indiana's premier residential and commercial realtors, always putting clients first. Gibson's Heating and Plumbing, the most reliable on-time plumbing, heating, and air conditioning specialist serving Northeast Indiana. Kelly Southern State Farm, providing the best value and service for your home, auto, and life insurance needs. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Jim Mill Flooring, delivering you the floor of your dreams. Classic City Body and Paint. We meet by accident. Smith Farms Manor, DeKalb County's premier senior living community. Betts Nursing Home, caring people make all the difference at Betts Nursing Home. All right, now we're going to wrap this up tonight. I am Big Al, and I am not experienced in wrestling, but hey, I'm trying my best. But
you are experienced
I am
in
trying,
something else, broadcasting.
That's right. I'm experienced in tennis and broadcasting. All right. Yeah, right. BTV is doing very well this year, especially with the broadcasts this year. You know, we've never had anything like this in our almost 10-year history here at DHS at the school. This is our inaugural school year with the students, and Joe helping out as well, and just broadcasting. This is a student-led organization.
That's exactly correct, and of course, we want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight.
Yes, that's right. Thank you, the viewers. It wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for you.
And the generosity of what sponsors. Who all do we have on that? No, that's that top one there. You just nope, that one. Yeah, that top one. Just
all
go
right.
ahead. Let everybody know who's making all these programs.
All right, Bear Nation. Here are the sponsors: Auburn Central Services, DeKalb Health, Steel Dynamics Incorporated, Bowles Frozen Desserts, Smith Teas, Feller and Clark Funeral Homes, Gibson's Heating and Plumbing, FC Tucker, Malcolm and Schulter Realtors, Kelly Southern State Farm, Albright's One Shop Grocery and Supermarket, Jim Mill Flooring, the Ben Davis Auto Group, Brown & Brown Insurance, Nixon Homes, Classic City Body and Paint, Smith Farms Manor, Joyce Hefty, Covell Insurance Agency, Best Nursing Home, Beacon Credit Union, Metal Technologies, Vision Source, Mefford, Weber, and Blythe, Attorneys at Law, Indiana Physical Therapy, Auburn Dental Associates, Taylor Rental, Best Deal Auto Sales, Bernadette Salon, Forget Me Not Boutique, Big Red Sports, Jeremiah's, DeKalb Chiropractic, and last but not least, Drive Right Academy.
That's right, and of course that was none other than the one, the only Big Al.
That's right. Hey, catch me on BTV.
That's right.
On YouTube channel, our channel is called Baron TV. Now, it's been pretty exciting, Joe. Last semester we had a 45-minute Christmas special. I was able to get a skit.
Yes, I think a lot of people have been enjoying that. We had a chance to enjoy that with family over the
yes, that's